Hey guys, it's Diana. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're making pumpkin chocolate chip blondies, brownies, whatever you call them. I found the recipe on Pinterest. I'll link it in the description down below. So let's get started. First, you're gonna actually want to butter a piece of parchment paper, which I already did here. It's in a 9x13 glass baking pan. Literally what I did was I just took the stick of butter and rubbed it down the thing to butter it. Some people do use cooking oil or whatever, but I think the point of buttering it was so you wouldn't taste the oil or something. I have no idea. I'm just following the rules. Hi, Fawn. Are you gonna help me make these blondies? You're so cute. Are you wagging your tail? I know. What's happening? We're cooking, huh? Here we have all of our ingredients on the counter laid out. We need 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of pumpkin spice, 1½ teaspoons of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of unsalted butter, which is those 2 sticks right there, 1 3/4 cup of sugar, 1 large egg, 1½ cups of pumpkin puree. As you can see, the puree is already opened. I had to use an electric can opener, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and 1½ cups of chocolate chips. I'm just using the Nestle Toll House. What are these? Semi-sweet? I forgot to press record again. So we're gonna need 2½ cups of flour, which I'm just finishing getting here. If I can get this half cup, that would be great. There we go. So I am putting the dry ingredients into this grater thing that I can just sift into this bowl that's under it here. This holds about 3 cups. So we have ½ teaspoon of baking soda, and then I'm going to get the actual 1 teaspoon that we need to sift in this thing. There's already salt in the bowl under the grater thing. Is this a teaspoon? This is a ½ teaspoon. Okay, so the first thing that I put in there is a 1 teaspoon. I don't know what I'm doing, as usual. All right, so we have our 1 teaspoon of salt in the bowl, our 2½ cups of flour in the grater, as well as the 1½ teaspoons of the baking soda, and now we have 1 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice that I am putting on top. There we go. And here's the handle to crank. And we're gonna sift all of this, and it's going right down into the bowl like so. And for those of you who might be new here, I have low vision, so I can sort of see somewhat. As you may have noticed as I was sifting this, the grater thing made a slightly different sound when there wasn't as much of the ingredients in it because it was empty. It was just scraping against the inside of the thing, and that is, I'm assuming, how a blind person would know that the thing is empty. You can also feel it. Now, even though I sifted all that up in the grater, I am going to just stir it a little bit more inside the bowl because there is that salt that was in the bowl before I had put all the stuff in the thing. So we are doing that now. This is just in a large plastic bowl. It's set to get all of the dry ingredients together except the sugar. It says next in the bowl of a stand mixer to beat the butter, which is what we're gonna do right now. I don't know what to set this at. It didn't say the amount. Oh wow, that's like perfect. Okay, there's just some stuff in the actual mixer, obviously, so if I can find a spatula, that would be great. Okay, we need 1 3/4 cup of sugar. All right. Do I have enough sugar? I really hope so. Oh no. What is happening here? It's a little less than 1 cup, but I will fix that. Okay. 3/4 cup. And go right into the bowl. Like I said in my fall favorites video, which I will link up in the cards and down below. Salted caramel mochas. They're great. All right, let's beat this. Is that fluffy? I can't really tell. Let me lift this up. Oh geez, all right. I think that that's good for now. Next it says to mix in the egg, pumpkin puree, and vanilla. Okay, so we have the egg. As I crack it and pull out the trash can so I can empty the shell into it later. Hello? Oh goodness. See, this egg was already cracked when I took it out of the fridge. And by cracked, I mean a very little tiny bit of it was cracked. I'm concerned. Oh no, I got egg all over my hands. Okay. Goodness gracious me. Next we have 2 tablespoons of vanilla, which honestly seems like a lot, and I had to go back and look at the recipe like 3 times. I'm gonna check it again. I've never seen vanilla measured out in anything more than a teaspoon. Yeah, it says 2 tablespoons. I hope that there's enough in this thing for the vanilla that I need, otherwise I am screwed. Okay, there's 1. This is really hard to do because the vanilla is clear and I can't see. And there's 2, just enough. This thing feels almost empty. And then we have the 1½ cups of pumpkin pie puree, whatever the heck this is, not pumpkin pie, of the pumpkin puree, which honestly, this was a pain in the neck. So let's try and empty this. Let's do the ½ cup first. Don't know, can I move this bowl off of the mixer? Is that a thing? Or is it locked? Oh no, how do I unlock the bowl? Is it this? Oh god, what am I doing here? There has to be a way to unlock this bowl. Oh, I just turn it. I'm so stupid. Okay, I'll deal with that in a minute. All right, do not try this at home, kids. So we have the 1 cup of the pumpkin puree that I'm gonna have to whack. Come on, dude. I swear I'm stronger than this. You know, this was a lot easier to get into the cup than it is to get out of the cup. And by easy, I mean I had to spoon it in. Am I gonna have to spoon it out of this cup? I hate myself. I have to spoon it out of this cup. Okay, let's do it. Ugh, this looks nasty. Sounds nasty. Doesn't smell all that great either. Now, how come the ½ cup is easier to get out than a full cup? I don't get this. You know, this recipe said that they were easy. I would like to have a chat with the lady who decided to make these. That's about it. That's as much as we're gonna get here. How do I put this back? Here we go. Oh crap. Okay, it's lined up. All right, we're good. Okay, so now I have to like mix it all, I guess. So, oh god, I hate this thing. Okay, let's do that. Okay, do not do what I just did and accidentally put the mixer on full blast because it will splatter and it will be a pain in the neck. Also, I forgot to preheat the oven, so let's do that right now. All right, it says to put it at 350. It's already set to 350 as default, so I just did that. Quick tip while the oven is preheating, don't be me. Do not be an idiot and wear things with buttons on them that can get easily caught on this ledge thing right here on the oven, the little thing that goes across the top, whatever you call it, this little divot here. It's just big enough that a snap or a button on the shirt that I'm wearing got caught on it and I was momentarily stuck to the oven. However, I am free. That was the most stressful minute of my life. Next it says to slowly add this flour mixture here that we have in the other bowl. So I'm just gonna like do that and I guess keep beating it. I don't know what it means by slowly add it. So I'm just gonna add some, beat it, and then add more. Okay, also as I am mixing this, I am of course going around the sides with a little rubber spatula and getting the excess back into the bowl so it can be mixed properly. The oven is done preheating, however, I am not done preparing. Alright, and here's the last bit of the flour mixture. Dumping it in. Sorry, I know it's like partially covering the camera view. There we go. That's done. Let me get that all off the spatula here. Okay, so now I have to like mix Next it says to fold in the chocolate chips, which I've already started doing. I have them measured out in this Pyrex, like 2-cup measuring glass, whatever. After I took the bowl off the mixer, I realized that it obviously needed to be mixed a little bit more because there was butter all at the bottom, so that was fun. We are folding in the semi-sweet chocolate chips. Say they're about folded. Now we have our buttered piece of parchment paper in the pan from earlier. Ooh, let me move this. In this can opener because it's annoying me. Oh, this bowl is really heavy. Okay. Oh, this batter is sticky. This is gonna be really fun. Okay. You know, I wish I was ambidextrous. My left arm feels like it's gonna fall off. Let me try scraping it with my left hand. Probably not gonna go as well, but we'll see here. Okay. Not terrible. Could be better. Could be worse, but could be way better. Alright, let me just spread this a little bit more evenly in this dish here. Is that even? Probably. I don't know. It's about as even as it's gonna get. It says that this has to go in for 30 to 40 minutes apparently. Oh, goodness. So let's put it in. It's not really all that even, to be honest with you, but I did my best. Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, starting now.
Okay, there's about 10 minutes left on the timer. It looked pretty good. While they've been cooking, I just cleaned up all the things that I was using, you know, the bowls and the measuring cups and spoons and everything, because I felt like it's just better to get that done and over with now. Who wants to deal with it later? So now everything's clean. Alexa, stop. All right. 30 minutes is up. Let's put a toothpick in and see how it comes out. Yeah, okay. A toothpick came out clean. Okay, toothpick came out clean. Oven is off. And these are the blondies. They look really good. Got those chocolate chips in there. Not totally even, but oh well, what can you do? They look delicious. And I'm sure they'll taste delicious. So here are the finished pumpkin brownies. The chocolate chips in them. They're cut, they've been plated, they look fantastic. I had one, they're really good. So I'd say that the taste is like a 10 out of 10. The recipe itself, I don't know, maybe an 8. It was fairly easy to do. It's just that I had problems with the mixer because that wasn't a great mixer, and the batter was really sticky, so it was a little difficult to get into the pan. However, they cooked, you know, very well. They were done within a half hour. Your mileage may vary in terms of your oven and everything, but they are supposed to go in for 30 to 40 minutes. Like I said, I'll leave the link to the recipe down below in the description. But with that being said, if you like this video, that's great. If not, I can't tell you what to do. Bye.